Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to another video. Today I am drawing a old character of mine. He's not that old, but I have not drawn him in quite a while, and I have given him what? I have given him a redesign. That's what I was saying. This character of mine is known as Tiamaref. I have drawn him before on the channel, but I thought that, he deserves some love and care, and I've been redesigning a few old characters recently, or at least thinking about it. So I thought, why not redesign him? Especially since I would like to think I'm better at designing characters now than I was back then. But yeah. So this is my little wild magic sorcerer Tiamaref, who I got to play with one time. And that's it. I would probably like to play him some other time too, but at the same time, he's such an old character that I would not know what to do with him, especially since I'm rewriting his story and I've ranted on about him a lot, so I feel like I wouldn't be able to play him as I should. But that's just me. Yeah. I have no idea what to say as usual. But to talk a little bit about him and stuff. In his earlier design, he had kind of like a big cloak that covered basically his whole body, making him into kind of like a triangle, a decorated triangle with a light blue turquoise color scheme. And I mean, it was nice. Nice design, nice colors and stuff. But yeah, like I said, not the best one. So in this redesign, I basically stripped away almost everything, and just gave him a design from scratch. I mean, he got to keep his cape, and he got to keep his hairstyle. He had long hair earlier without braids, but it was like tied in a special way. But I changed that to braids and then gave him shorter hair in general, except for the braids. So yeah. And I also decided to give him glasses because I don't have enough characters with glasses, and I think it really suits him because he is supposed to be kind of like a scholar thing, like or at least a student of some kind. And well, yeah, that's like at least what he's supposed to be, but yeah. Anyway, and like I said, I have been like rewriting his story recently, so things are changing for him. But I thought that maybe I could give you the general backstory of this little guy, because as I said, he's a wild magic sorcerer, and for those that don't know, that means that sometimes when he does magic, his magic just goes wild. Basically, you can't control it, and the magic will could possibly do some dangerous things, like a fireball centered on self, as an example. And this is kind of what I have played with when it comes to his backstory. The essence of his backstory is that he was at school, at university, at home, wherever he was, that included a tower. He was at the bottom floor of the tower, supposed to do a little bit of magic, and it went wild with a fireball on self. This ended up collapsing the whole tower upon him and a few other students or family members. Not all of them surviving, to take it short. And he, of course, being the cause of this and surviving himself, would of course feel tremendous amounts of guilt, especially since he has started to research how to be rid of this curse, essentially, because he sees it as a curse. And that's why he started to travel out in the world, started to go on adventures and stuff to find a cure for himself, so that he can return to his school, to his family and stuff, and not to be a danger to them. He doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to be a risk. Like, he doesn't want to be the one that puts them in danger and potentially be the one that kills them, even if it's an accident, so he has kinda, in a way, banished himself from his home, village, town, school, whatever. Even though I'm sure people around him would, while blaming him, some certainly would want to help him, but that would have to be something to explore, I think, better off in a setting, if I ever was to play this guy. 'Cause it can really vary depending on person to person in the backstory and such. So, he's just having a great time. And also, to be, I guess, a bit overly clear, for him, this wild magic, essentially started out of nowhere. At first he went to school, he was just a normal sorcerer. Then he noticed how his magic started to, become a bit uncontrollable at times. And then but he didn't think much of it. He was like, he could control it still. But then eventually this happened, and it just went downhill from there, really. As you can see, also, fun detail, I put some magic circles in his glasses to, help enhance his eyesight, because he's blind. No. I don't know. I just think it's cool, like the subtle thing of like having a magic circle in the glass of the glasses. I think that's pretty neat. And man, I have no idea what to say. I'm sorry. No. But otherwise, that's basically it. So here is my little sorcerer boy, Tiamaref. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed the art. And I will see you another time. Bye bye.